Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're on Megomaniac's account and we're going to be doing some viewer summons, have 115,000 diamonds. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to run through the heroes that we're looking for real quick, and then we'll get into the summons. So on the Lightbearer account, we are looking for Rowan. As you can see, we already have Ascended heroes. Rowan, we have one copy. That is correct, one copy. So super unlucky when it comes to Rowan, because that's all he's ever pulled and that's all we've ever seen is one copy of him at this point. For the Maulers, we're kind of going for anyone. Right now we do have Warwick already built, so we would definitely like to see Scrag a couple more levels. Sophia, definitely focusing on her. A couple good heroes there. For the Wilders, we are looking to build Eron, which we have him at 1 star, but Saurus. We need 2 copies of Saurus, and then we're actually going to be looking to build Solus after we have Saurus already up. On the Graveborn account, we're going to be looking for Isolde and Thorin. As you can see, we do have an Isolde here and a Thorin, 2 heroes that we're going to be prioritizing, as well as Shamira we already have as the main carry up to Ascended, but the big hero we're looking for on this one is Mezoth. As you can see, we already have him up to Legendary, meaning we need 9. We need 9 more copies to get him to Ascended. We're going to go ahead and burn through 115,000 diamonds as well as our Stargazer cards to try to get a couple more copies of Mezoth, hopefully getting him up all the way to Ascended. We have more than enough resources to get him all the way up to a plus 30 signature item, which is where we're hoping to get him. I just hope that we can get him up to Ascended. So let's go ahead. We'll start off. As you can see, we have a ton of resources on this account, a ton of chests from events. He has just been saving everything so I could come in and do the summons. We have 38 Elite Hero Stones, and we do have both of the new heroes up. So I'm really hoping we can pull a couple copies of them. So let's see, fingers crossed, how we do with 38. There is a copy of Gwen right off the bat. Absolutely phenomenal. In the Lightbearer faction, so we got a copy of her. There is Mahira unlocked. Very nice. Super powerful hero with her Mesmerize ability. Copy of Orthos. Look at these heroes that we're getting. Orthos and Mahira from these stones. Very awesome. All right, so let's see who we got. We got Orthos, which is good. We got Thorin and Isolde. Very nice pull right off the bat. 2 heroes that we're looking for. We got Rowan. Look at that. Another copy of Rowan. Very nice. So that we're going to go ahead and do our desired summons for Rowan as well, but definitely nice seeing those and an Orthos right off the bat. Coming a little bit further down here, we got a copy of Lorzan, which is good. Got a copy of Saurus, meaning we just need 1 more copy of Saurus, and we will be able to get him up to Ascended. Got another copy, Lorzan. Got a lot of copies of Lorzan. There is Mahira. Let's look a little bit further. We got Saurus. Look at that, double Saurus is right there, meaning that we don't need any more Sauruses. That will take him up to Ascended, so Saurus will be done just from the straight stone usage, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead, we'll get him up to a summon, or to Ascended, we'll go ahead and copy those. We did get Cecilia in there as well. Got a copy of Nemitsu, another copy of Lucius. So overall, a Mahira and an Orthos, very nice pull there with the stones right off the bat. So let's go ahead. We'll ascend a couple heroes. Got a lot of fodder there. There's Thorin. There's Pharrell, which is awesome. We have another copy of Eron. Got a copy of Rowan. Double copies of Lorzan. Got some copies of Saurus. Got an Inoki. So there we go. We can add a couple more stars here. So we'll go ahead to Eron, add him a 2nd star as we continue to build him. And I believe we just need a little bit of food to get... There's our double copy, so just a little bit of food. We'll go ahead and we'll use an Ogi to get a little bit of food here so we can get Saurus up to Ascended, which is what we're focusing on. One of the high priorities was getting him to Ascended, which we'll be able to right now. Boom, there we go. So didn't even have to use any resources, already up to Ascended just from the stones themselves. Very powerful hero to have up to Ascended. So he is completely out. So let's take a look. Again, we are going for Mezoth. He is going to be our focus. I know we do have the new hero up, but we are still going for Mezoth. 55 cards here, 115,000 diamonds, 9 copies of Mezoth is what we need overall. It's going to be close. I would still love to see the 30,000 diamonds because we have still never seen those ever in my AFK Arena career. I have never seen those, but let's see if we can get some lucky copies of Mezoth, which we got a card right off the bat there. Very nice. For another elite hero. Double cards, so we got a Graveborn and we got a Wilder elite card. So we're 3 cards already, 2 pulls, even though no Mezoth. This copy is, again, no Mezoth. Come on, hopefully we don't go through 55 cards with no Mezoth. There's our first copy. So we'll go ahead and cross 1 off the board. That will take him up to Legendary Plus. Got another card for the Maulers. We need to get lucky with a couple pulls here because we are going to burn through a lot of diamonds if we continue here. Another card. We've gotten almost an elite card on every single pull. So we are definitely banking a lot of those. Resources from here, as you can see, it just pops up saying resources are full, which we got some boots, not much there. But we'll get into the diamonds. Not another copy. We only pulled 1 so far. Come on. All right. So it's not looking good here. Still early, though. Still early. 100,000 diamonds to go. Another elite card, which is definitely good. Got a lot of more of our relic fragments, which are very, very powerful, leveling up those relics. And a double copy. Boom! 2 more copies of Mezoth. That gives us 3 so far, so we'll cross 2 more off the list. Still need a couple more copies, but double copies, very nice. Got a single, got a double. Hopefully we can keep the double copies going. That way we can get him up as far as possible. Another Wilder card there. Again, elite cards we are getting very, very lucky with. Just need to start getting a couple more copies of Mezoth. 80,000 diamonds left. Getting a lot of 24-hour hero EXP though. A couple more cards, another Mauler card there. 65,000 diamonds left. All right. This has got to be a Mezoth pull. We got to be getting close, which there he is, another copy. That gives us 5 left. 55,000 diamonds, 5 copies left. We are going to need some definite luck here, but we can do it. We need some back-to-back pulls. We need a double pull. A triple pull of Mezoth would be absolutely crazy. So would the 30,000 diamonds. Would be awesome. Awesome to see. A couple more fragments there. Not even the 15 fragments. Just pulling single fragments there. A couple more 15 fragments. A couple more elite cards. Come on, we got 30,000 left. Just a couple more copies for Mezoth. And this is why so many heroes or so many players do not like the Stargazer. There is another copy. So we are down 5 copies of Mezoth already. We have 5 summons left. We need 4 copies of Mezoth. So this is going to be really, really close down to the wire to see if we can pull 4 more copies of Mezoth. First one, nothing but some more resources. Second one, definitely getting there. So we have them at Mythic Plus at this point. 2 more summons here. We got to get lucky. At least 1 more copy. And our final pull here for our final diamonds is nothing. Not another copy. So we got 5 copies total. So if you look at the ratio, we used 50 cards in total. We used 115,000 diamonds to get 5 copies of Mezoth. So overall, not the best rates, but there is a bunch of copies of Mezoth. Very, very nice. So we will go ahead and get him up a little bit higher. So we'll take him all the way to Legendary Plus. There he is at Mythic. So big thing with him, unlocking a signature item. We're going to level up his signature item really quick. And there he is to Legendary Plus. So unfortunately, we didn't get any more copies of him, but we still got a lot of summons to go ahead and pull. Let's go ahead because I have never seen his signature item because I do not have him up to Mythic. Hero gains 200 energy points at the start of battle. So very, very powerful signature item. So So we'll go ahead and we'll get him up. We should have enough resources to actually take him all the way up to plus 30 at this point. So literally going from a legendary hero to a mythic plus hero with a plus 30 signature item, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal when it comes to the campaign stages and also the tower. So 17, 18, 19, there's plus 20. Hero gains 500 energy points, so literally half of his energy point at the start of battle. So we'll go ahead, we have 1,167 chests, so we will take him all the way to a plus 30, which is very, very cool. Again, he is a hero that I've never seen or never built at a plus 30 signature item. So he's at 26, 27, 28, 29, and the final, there it is. Imprisoned enemies shall bear 50% of the damage that is intended for Mezoth. So once he imprisons an enemy, when he's taking damage, the imprisoned enemy will take the damage there. So we will stop. There is his plus 30 signature item. Even though we didn't get him up to Ascended, still very, very happy getting him up to a plus 30 signature item. These diamonds we're actually going to pick up really quick just so we have enough to change the faction scrolls if we do need to. We cut it really, really close with the amount of diamonds that we had. So we'll pick up one more. I believe we unlocked Gwen. So that'll give us 2 changes. I'm not sure which faction it is right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. 187 scrolls. We have 249 and we have 1,600 companions. So we can do 16 summons there. We are going to save for Rowan. We're not going to be able to do the Desired Heroes because of the Stargazer. We also did already enroll in the Abyssal Expedition, so that's already taken care of. So I'm hoping right here we can pull some heroes. Some copies of Mezoth would be ideal, which a couple rare cards right off the bat. That's good. 6 rare cards, which you can always use fodder in this game. And with the companion points, the rates are a little bit lower for pulling elites than they are of regular summons. So if we can get a couple elite heroes out of here, it is always very, very good. I'm hoping there's our first elite, which is a copy of Cecilia. I would definitely take a copy of her. Such a powerful, powerful hero when it comes to the Abyssal Expedition. If you do not have her built, build her now for the expedition. She just absolutely destroys targets. And another elite right there, which is a copy of Isolde. We are looking for Isolde. Definitely good to see another copy of him. Isolde and Thorin were the 2 that we are looking for to continue to build. So there he is. Got another elite plus copy of him. Just a little bit more fodder. So hopefully we can get a couple more good pulls here. Still have 9 full summons for the companion points. We've already seen 2 prime heroes that people are looking for. Couple more rare cards there. Come on, we got to get lucky with some elite pulls here. We're burning through a lot of cards, and there's another elite. It's a copy of Thorin. There we go. Looking for Isolde, looking for Thorin, looking for Cecilia. Definitely getting the cards we're looking for, which is absolutely amazing. Couple more rare cards on that pull. Got some Angelo, got some Arden. Definitely going to be some good food to continue to level up these heroes. And we are full on space again. As you can see, a lot more rare. Gives us a lot more elite, which again, a lot of food can come out of this. So 2 more pulls here. And our final pull with the companion points, hopefully it is going to be a elite, which is just some more rares. So not too bad though. We got Thorin, we got Isolde, we got Cecilia. Not too bad overall. Very, very good to see. Let's look at our wish list really quick, which of course we have Rowan in there, Cecilia we have in there. Definitely heroes we're looking for. Have Soros in there, which Soros, we have Solus, which looking for as well. And Isolde, Daemon, Nara, Thorin, definitely perfect heroes that we're looking for. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do the regular summons in here. looking for a couple copies of Lucius, because then we're going to go for Falks, which let me see if we got the couple heroes that we're looking for. Because we got Lorzen in here, which we got Lorzen right there. We have enough copies of Lorzen that we pulled out. So Lorzen, we're going to actually drop out for Cirrus in our wish list. So Lorzen is out, Cirrus is in. Then we also do want to take a quick look at Lucius, which we have double copies there. So Lucius, we will actually drop out as well. And we are going to go Lucius out. We are putting Falks in, which is good. So we got those two. And then Thorin, we need a lot more copies of. So let's take a quick look at Thorin, which I know we have two there. Which I believe we have a ton of fodder here looking. So we have one there. So Thorin still need more copies of overall. We have two there. So we still need one more copy of Thorin, and then we'll look for Kelthar. So just one more Thorin at this point. So let's go ahead. We'll get into the regular summons. Remember, this one, every third summon is an elite card, which we get one right off the bat. It is a copy of Falks. Just put him in there. Definitely looking to build him. So again, with the summons, even though we haven't seen too many heroes, we have gotten all of the heroes that we're looking for. All the heroes, particularly that we're looking to build, even the ones that we are looking to replace, such as Lucius, Lorzen, Thorin, we have seen copies of them as well. Got another copy of Falks right there, which is very, very nice to see. A lot more elite heroes, which Maniac wants to actually do all of the ascensions here, but we did want to get Mezoth up. And then adding stars, we weren't worried about that either. So another elite hero right there, which is a copy of Rowan. We already got a copy of him. Definitely good to see more copies of Rowan. He is a hero going into this account. We had one. We had one elite hero for one of the most powerful heroes in the game. Only having one copy, we were definitely shy on a lot of copies of him. And there's another elite card. Hopefully it's Mezoth. It is Iran. Definitely take Iran. Solid Wilder. Super powerful when it comes to the Iran-Leica combination. And look at the rares on that pull. 7 rare cards. 3 on this one, and this is our elite pull. Hopefully we get some doubles, hopefully some triples, which just another single right in the bottom, which is a copy of Solus. Solus was the other hero that we were definitely looking to build. Once we build Saurus, Solus was the next one that we were looking at. Got another card there. So overall, again, we have been hitting on all of the heroes that Mania was actually looking to build, which is very, very exciting. We have 2 cards on the table, still have a lot of summons left. I want to get some Celestials. I want to get some Hypogeans. I want to see the new heroes unlocked because we haven't had an opportunity to do that yet. There's another elite. Hopefully it is a brand new Daemon. Daemon is unlocked. So that is the very first copy that we get of Daemon. So we unlocked Daemon. We unlocked Gwen as well as Mahira and Orthos. So we have gotten pretty lucky. But there is the very first copy of Daemon. Such a super strong Greyborn hero. Again, I think at this point we're going to start running out of space, but that's a lot more rare heroes. I know we picked up a little bit more bag space just to make room, but we're getting pretty full here, especially with the amount of rare heroes that we got. We might have to go make a little bit more fodder. And another elite right there, which is a copy of Saurus. Very nice. Definitely a hero that you want to build. Such a powerful hero to build. So that actually gives us another copy of Ogi, so a little bit more food and a couple more rare heroes. All right, so let's go ahead and we will get back into the Noble Tavern here, which we do have 79 scrolls left, as well as 187 faction scrolls. So a ton of faction scrolls and back-to-back elite cards, which is a copy of Solus, another copy. So double copies of Solus. And then for the faction scrolls, we're going to do actually 50-50 for them. We're going to divide them between Graveborn, and we're going to divide them between Wilders, which another copy of Damon, that takes him to Elite Plus. So we need 2 more copies of him, and we can actually get him all the way built to Mythic Plus. Even though we might not have enough copies for Ascended, we can definitely get him built up quite a bit. So go ahead, combine a couple more heroes here. Got a little bit more food, so we got 3 more full rolls here, which will give us another elite hero. Couple more rares. And just 1 at a time. That's all we're seeing is 1 at a time. But a copy of Pharrell. We need some doubles. We need some triples. Very, very disappointed so far with the summons. And back to it. Triple. Look at that. We talked about it. What did we get? Pharrell again. Cecilia and Thorin. Very, very nice pull there. So that'll give us enough copies of Thorin to take him up to Ascended as well. We needed 1 more copy of Thorin. So now we will actually put in Kelthar in Thorin's place, because that will take him up to Ascended, which is very, very nice to see. So there is Kelthar. Let me just double check, make sure that Thorin is still good. We have Thorin, 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 and then the second one we should have double. Yep, so we do have the 4 copies of Thorin, so that will take him up to Ascended. And that gives us copies for Cecilia, and it gives us copies for Pharrell. So very, very nice. Awesome final pull on the scrolls. All right, so for our faction pulls. So again, we're going to split it between the Graveborn, and we're going to split it between the Wilders. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do 9 pulls here. So we're going to go down to 97 scrolls, and then we'll do the last ones for the Wilders. First pull is another elite hero, which is a copy of Kelthar. Just put him in the list. Got a copy of him. Very, very nice. I'd like to see a couple more copies of Damon, as well as a couple more copies of Nara. A couple copies of Pharrell would always be nice. Again, I know we're going to run out of room here pretty quick. Rose still looking to build up a little bit more with the amount of food we're going to have from these summons. Going to be very, very easy to build anyone that you want to. And there's another elite, which is a copy of Pharrell. That is 3 copies of Pharrell. So not only to Ascended, but Ascended with stars, which would be very, very cool to see. All right, so let's see if we can make up a little bit of room in the bags. All right, so Graveborn, we know we're going to need some food. So let's go ahead. We'll combine a couple here. Look at the copies of Naru. We have a lot of copies of Savannah. We already have a Naru, which is fine because we are actually going to use the Naru that we got to get some of these heroes up. And again, it froze. We've been having this bug through Ascensions, have been freezing. So let's go ahead and restart. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, so we are back. It's been bugging out sometimes with the Ascensions. It seems to just stop and completely bug out. As you've seen right there, it's freezing. It did it in the live stream. It did it on the summons now. Not sure exactly what, but we need some more gems to fix the stability issues because the Ascensions are definitely bugging out. So we went ahead, we got some heroes together, which there's another elite, which is a copy of Kelthar. Wanted to go for Kelthar after Thorin. We have enough to get Thorin all the way up to Ascended, which is nice. So we have a lot more heroes that we can get up to Ascended essentially at this point. So our final one, a lot of rare heroes there, giving us more emblems that we can use. We'll go ahead and add Kelthar, another Elite Plus copy of him. All right, so now we're going to switch this over, and we're going to switch it over. Let me make sure really quick. I believe it is to the Wilders, which it is. All right, so we're going to switch it over to the Wilders. 97 summons left. Let's see how we do. Really hoping we get some doubles, some triples, and a Wilder right off the bat, which is a copy of Iran. Iran is another hero that is definitely, like I had said earlier, very, very powerful hero. His Tornado, his Cyclone, or Vortex, I believe it is, which another elite right there, is super powerful attack which is Saurus. So we'll actually be able to get Saurus up a couple more stars. Got another card on the table. The cards we're going to do the same. We're going to split them 50-50. But there is more stars for Iran, more stars for Saurus, more food for the Wilder team. So just a couple more summons here. Which another elite, look at that. We are getting some good luck here, which is Saurus. Awesome. That is so many copies of Saurus. I believe that will add 2 stars to him. Ready and primed to absolutely destroy bosses is the one reason why Saurus was completely made. Very, very cool hero to see. So let's go ahead and we'll add some stars to him, which we might need 1 more for a star, but we do have Iran. So we'll actually take him to 3 stars. Then we do have Saurus. We'll go ahead and add a star on him. Very, very nice. Such a powerful, powerful hero. Double, look at that, a double Wilder pull. It is Iran and Saurus. Wow. The combination of both those heroes, we have pulled a lot of Iran, we have pulled a lot of Saurus. It seems like that is what Lilith is giving away today. We picked up a couple more companion points, as you see, just to put us over the top. But our final summon for the faction, which is just a couple rare cards. Let's do 1 more summon here. Oh, which we're full again. That's okay, we'll make a little more room. There again is another star for Saurus. Gonna absolutely rock out the guild bosses and the Twisted Essence bosses, adding 2 stars to him just like that. Super, super easy. Then we'll go ahead and we'll do the pulls for the cards that we have on the table, which we have 5 of them. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do 3 Graveborns. Hopefully Isolde, fingers crossed, we got a copy of Baden. Baden is a hero that, as much as I would like to love him, survivability issues, just like with most agility heroes, very low on survivability, but there is Isolde, one that we're focused on building, especially getting his furniture up. So our final Graveborn card, hopefully it is Isolde. It is a copy of Damon, very nice. We'll definitely take another copy for him. And we're gonna do 2 Wilder pulls here. We'll pick up a couple Elite Stones, pop the cards that we have, a copy of Kaz. Kaz is similar to Rain. Everybody has used her as unanimous fodder. Now that Rain has been reworked, definitely a good character. And we got another copy of Lors in there. So let's see what we can get out of the shop. Which a couple stones there. I'm going to go ahead and save this because I don't know where he is with Ezio. I want to wait. I don't want to mess it up for him with Ezio, but we can go ahead and we can pop the couple cards we got here. Graveborn, we got another copy of Pharrell. I believe that is 4 copies in total of Pharrell, which we unlocked Drez. Very nice. The Quick Recluse, the Quicksand Recluse. So Drez is unlocked as well. As well as we got Scrag, which is good. We got Verk, we got Warwick. Very nice pull there. And then Wilders. Oh, I was going to say, is it going to be Saurus Iran? Saurus Iran, is it going to be Almas? There we go. Namora and Solus. So very, very nice. Got 3 heroes there. Very, very nice. So let's go ahead. We'll combine some of those, which was a bunch of Mauler heroes there. Collect up our 3 more heroes here, which that will do it for the summons. So now, Megomania, you can go ahead and ascend all your heroes. Looking at them though, Rose you can definitely get up. Didn't get many copies of her. Rowan we got copies of, which is awesome to see. Got a couple copies of Rowan. Lucius we have enough to go to Ascended. Maulers still kind of all over the board. Haven't built that many Maulers. Saurus and Iran, absolutely phenomenal. We have enough copies of Lors in there, so you can go ahead and build him. Leica, we do have the double copies, so you can ascend Leica, making the Iran and Leica combination. But Saurus, really the big one there, got him up to 2 stars all the way to 2 stars, which is crazy. Shamira, again, we got another copy in here, so we'll add a star to her. Definitely worth adding stars. We got double Isolde, so we can actually take him up quite a bit. Look at Pharrell. The amount of copies of Pharrell we got can take him all the way up to Ascended there, which is very, very awesome. So with the food, taking him up to Ascended. Thorin can also go to Ascended. Isolde can be built. Kelthar can be built. Didn't get too lucky here. I know he's focusing on Wukong. Did not get lucky with the copies here. We did pull an Orthos. We did pull a Mahira. And Mezoth is up at plus 30 signature item with Mythic Plus. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough to get him up to Ascended, but very, very close. So that will do it for our summons today. Went through a ton of diamonds, a ton of summons. If you want me to do viewer summons, furryhippogaming@gmail.com. We are getting ready for the Abyssal Expedition. That's why we wanted to get this summon done today, so we can make sure that we're all prepped for the Abyssal Expedition. Which again, if you want me to do the summons, furryhippogaming@gmail.com. Very, very cool. I absolutely love doing the hero summons. Wish we had a little bit better pulls on Mezoth, but overall we got all of the heroes that we were looking for, short of the Ascended Mezoth. So very, very cool. Again, thank you. Big shout out to Megomania for letting me do the summons. And as always, thank you guys for watching.